Hello, my dear family members. I hope all of you are preparing well for your upcoming Cognizant exam. Cognizant started hiring for Gen Z Pro, Gen Z Next, and skill-based candidates from several campuses and giving a good package of around 7 LPS. So everyone is excited to get a job at CTS. But before that, you have to go through some SQL questions. No matter whichever role you opted for, whether it's Gen Z Next, Gen Z Pro, or skill-based, right? So everywhere you have to face SQL. So keeping that in my mind, I plan to upload a previously asked SQL question which is often asked. So let's see what's the question. Hello my dear family members. Have you ever tried to make a software or app? I know answer is yes, but could not proceed for complex coding, right? Now, allow me to introduce you ZEGOCLOUD. This is a global communication service provider which provides us developer-friendly, powerful SDK and APIs to build many communication features on our app, such as video call, chat, video conference, live streaming, etc. You will be amazed by knowing that writing just few lines of code and within 30 minutes, using their APIs, you can create your own super live streaming app with some awesome features like HD video at low bitrates, co-hosting, live text chat, face beautification, virtual avatar, unlimited viewers, and so on. So now to get 10,000 minutes free, sign up by providing your basic details and get into the console. Then start creating your project. Click on project, then this interface will come. Among the options, you have to click on live streaming and then next, give a project name, click on start with UI kits, wait few seconds, then select on whatever you want. I am selecting for web, enable all options and start the live streaming app. Awesome, right? So if you are ready to dive into the world of app development with ZEGOCLOUD, check out the links in the description box for more details and don't miss this opportunity to supercharge your app building journey. So the question is write a query to display the username and password of all customers. Give an alias name as username and password. Sort the result based on the username in ascending order and username and password is generated as below. So here are the requirements. But here are the tables format given. So if this is a pizza table, this is customer table and this is delivery partner table, and pizza table and customer table is connected by customer ID column. That means customer ID is the foreign key and here partner ID and here also partner ID available. So that's why the partner ID foreign key for those, right? Okay. So what are the requirements? That is we have to select the username and password. And what is the requirement for username? That is concatenate the customer name with customer ID. And what is the password? Concatenate first three character of customer name with last four digits of customer, right? So very basic question, but this was asked, right? So here is the sample input, that is customer ID is given like C001 and customer name is Deepak. Customer phone is this and output should be like this. Deepak, I mean the name and the last four digits, sorry, the customer ID, and password is the first three character of the name and last four digits of the phone number, right? So you have a basic requirement. So please try to solve the problem and if not possible only then come to watch, right? Okay. So let me solve this problem. So I'm writing the query inside my MySQL workbench. Or you can opt for this. Okay. So for convenience purpose, I have created this table named Tekno, and the table contains ID, name, and phone number, right? And here we are using SQL store as the database, right? Okay. So let's write the code. So what's the first requirement? That is write a query to display the username and password, right? So we have to select username and password, right? Username and password, first word, right? Okay. Now what's the requirement? That is give an alias name as username and password, sort the result based on the username in ascending order, right? So just at the end we use the syntax order by to sort the result, right? So order by username, right? And this is by default in ascending order, so we don't have to give the keyword ASC, right? If this would have been asked to write in descending order, then we should have given DESC for descending, right? Descending order. Okay. Now, what's the requirement? That is The username should be generated as this. So concatenate the customer name with customer id, right? So concatenate the concat. Okay, so for concatenating purpose we have to use the inbuilt function concat. And what will concat? The customer name and customer id. So as the column we created as id, so we'll use id, right? Please assume that customer id, right? Okay, and customer name and customer id, right? Okay, so customer name, and I gave the name as name, right? So that's why I'm using name instead of customer name, right? And here instead of customer id I am using id, right? And I'm giving as username, I'm giving the alias as username, right? Okay, now I'm selecting the password, right? And what's the requirement for password? That is concatenate first three character of customer name with last four digits of customer. So we have several ways to concatenate the first three character and last four digits of numbers, right? So I'm giving you one simple way. So the password is an alias. So let me create this as alias. And what should be the password? That is concat the first three character. So to take the first three character, I will use substring inbuilt function. And what the substring contains, that is the column name, that is the customer name, right? And from the index you want and to the index you want, right? So from the index what? From the first index to third index, right? So this tree is including, right? Not excluding. So we'll take the first three character by this way. And we have to concat the last four digits of the phone number. So to take the last four digits, we can use write function that is inbuilt, and you can use substring column name from -4 to length. And here -1 means the last element and -4 means from -4 to the length. That means the last four digits, right? So for simplicity purpose, I will use write inbuilt function, right? So in write, we use the column name, that is phone number here, and we just use the number of index I want from the right side, right? Okay, so this will give our desired output. Just at the end I'll use the table name from which I am fetching, right? So from Tekno I am fetching the result, right? And here I just have to give a bracket for this, right? Okay, now I hope this will be okay. Let me check it. Okay, so as you can see the error, there is an spelling mistake, right? So we have to give that concat, right? Okay, let me run it and see if this is right or not. So as you can see, the username is Alice Johnson and being concatenated with the user id, and the password the first three characters with last four digits, right? So I hope you got the syntaxes I used in SQL. So I hope you will give your syntaxes, your logics, your answers in the comment section, right? So please let me know if you loved this session and if you want more such SQL questions which was asked on GenC Next, GenC Pro skill-based candidates. And don't forget to share this content with your friends so that they can also take a part in this job journey, right? So thank you for today's session.